Hello, this is super cool time for another super cool reviews. We're almost close to the end of our 3-month Kingdom Hearts journey, and to finish it off, to almost finish it off, let's take a look at the DLC for Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. When KH3 first came out, it mostly got good reviews. It still had some stuff that a lot of fans wish we had, and still felt kind of I don't know, just kind of mess. Well, this DLC, yes, it costs over $40. Is it a good waste for your money? Honestly, yeah. Because this DLC improves the game entirely. Because we got a lot of fan service, a lot of moments that people wanted to see, a lot more playable characters, some good music, and some explaining plot points. So let's talk about what the main story is. It begins directly before the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. Sora uses the power of waking one last time to bring back his girlfriend Kairi. The only downside is if he uses this power, it'll kill him from existence. And you can probably guess he uses it, and that's what leads to the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3. So let's talk about the pros. One is that the story. It's a really interesting story. It's basically, hey, you know all of this? Well, this happened because Sora did this while he was back in time. And also explains how Roxas was able to come back. And also gives us a lot more fan service with Kairi. We actually get to see her, fighting instead of getting kidnapped all the time. And they explain why Xehanort, axes her off. They also explained where Demyx was the entire time. And I also love how you play as different characters, like you play as Riku, Roxas, and Aqua, each with different reaction commands. And you also play as the Guardians of Light in the final battle. You find out what they were doing while Sora was fighting the old man. And speaking of which, the voice acting is improved here, except David Gallagher, because honestly, while his performance in Kingdom Hearts 3, I didn't hate, it just sounded, I don't know, emotionless. Well, here, it just sounds like he's just reading a book. Like, here's an example. You see, when Sora and the others went off, we went to defend and Kingdom Hearts from the Seekers of Darkness, and Mickey saved us all. But the best voice acting, in my opinion, is replacement actor for Xehanort. Rutger Hauer, the voice actor for Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 3, unfortunately passed away a couple of months after the game's release. So to replace it with Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future and the hacker from Cyberchase. And let me tell you, this guy does it a lot better. He's a lot more hammy, a lot more excited, especially in the battle quotes. Like, he says stuff like, Borai, K-Blade, give me power. Alright, and honestly, I would have gone with Christopher Lloyd from the start. Alright. But unfortunately, the cons. The major con is it retreads a lot of boss battles, honestly. Except it makes them slightly a lot more harder, and plus it's also, again, bringing up new stuff that will never get explained, or some previous stuff that was never even explained, and we still don't know what it means. But with that out of the way, let's get on to the Limit Cut episode. And this is where the real DLC shines in. The gist of this, 1 year has passed and Sora's disappeared. Everyone's been looking for him, and the Hollow Bastion gang has managed to recreate Sora's data, Annualization 13 data, in hopes to find out where he is. And this is basically the data battle fights from Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. If you thought they were hard, just as hard as they were in Kingdom Hearts 2, don't worry, they're harder and much more difficult than they were in Kingdom Hearts 2. In fact, I had to level up, eat a lot of cuisine, try to unlock a bunch of Keyblades, level up my Keyblades, and get a bunch of ribbons in order to defeat these bosses. It's because, my gosh, this is my new living hell on Earth. But the pro is the music arrangements for each boss has very distinct, and it sounds legit good and catchy. But it's so freaking hard. That's basically the con. And of course, there's a secret episode featuring yet a super secret boss you probably saw in the trailer, but I won't give it away. And let me tell you, this guy is equal level to Lingering Will. It's so OP, and he just fucks you up. He steals your weapon sometimes, and he steals all your focus when you get back your weapon. He knows what he's gonna attack, and each hit almost drains down your whole life bar or gauge by half. And it's just so hard. Alright, but overall, I really love this DLC, and I hope this leads to a more. I really hope like the future Kingdom Hearts, like Kingdom Hearts 4, would include a lot more stuff, including more Final Fantasy characters, which this DLC actually gave us, even though they didn't serve that much purpose in the previous games. They're just there for, fan service. Anyway, I give Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind an 85 out of 100. This is Super Cool signing off.